Hello guys, this is PDBY. Welcome to the Disc Commandments. Today we're going to do what if Bel was Lucifer Morningstar. What I mean by that is Bel's going to be the reincarnation of Lucifer Morningstar. And the ship is going to be fuck it. It's going to be hold up, let me find the ship. The ship's going to be Hephaestus and Freya. Because they both have the charms. So, we start this off when Bel was born. He's born like in canon, and his parents sadly die. So Zeus adopts him. I don't know when Zeus dies, but I'm going to say he lived longer if he didn't. He's going to die when Bel's 10. So, when Zeus sees Bel, and by the way, the gods ain't going to be able to sense that he's Lucifer. I'm just saying that because, like, why would they be able to sense Archangel's presence? Because I would think that an Archangel is probably stronger than Zeus. Because, I mean, sure, Zeus is a god, but, like, he didn't create the multiverse. He can't create life. Well, he cannot create anything greater than him. But Lucifer can create something greater than Zeus. He can create life. He can destroy life. He's like, what? How can I say this? He ain't gonna be. I would think, honestly, the only one that could probably sense him is like Hades, and that's only because Hades is like the ruler of the underworld, and he can kind of sense like somebody's like from hell, if that makes sense. But yeah, but yeah, Zeus dies at 10. We're going to time skip when Bel's 10 and when Zeus dies. Now, when Zeus dies, Bel gets mad. And when he gets mad, he accidentally did his devil eyes, And that's when when Zeus dies, he unlocked a small percentage of Lucifer's super strength. Now, Bel, he punched when his grandfather died. He punched a log, and to his surprise, the log split in half. That's all I'm going to give him for now, until later on. So, oh yeah, and this one, Hestia is going to betray him. Like, Bel loved, just wait, it's going to be like a cheating betrayal. You know what I'm talking about. So, Lucifer in his mind escapes like, damn, I feel bad for this kid. His grandfather just died. So let me give him a little bit of strength so he can defend himself. And by the way, Lucifer ain't gonna be able to control the monsters. Like that's just stupid. Like, I don't think in any world would Lucifer be able to control the monsters in fucking Damanchi. But Bel, he's training, he's training up his super strength to the point where it's like he's able to split 5 logs in half just punching once. And he's 12 by now. So he goes to a village. He goes, he's training there. He unlocks a second ability. And this ability is not Lucifer's charms, because why would I let him do that when he's 12, 13? He's like 13 now. He unlocks... What should I give him? He unlocks the ability to not get charmed by anyone who has a charming power. Yes, I'm giving him that ability. And he also unlocks immunity to mind control. So yeah, mind control doesn't work on him. He's 13, He's training up, he's 15 now, and he can break 20 logs all together, which is strong as hell. With his bare fist. With a finger, he can break 10. With his whole entire hand, he can break 20. Simple as that. So, he's 15. He goes to the same village as him can, and I forgot what the fuck the name is. It's not important. It's just a fucking town, city, whatever it is. He goes there and he looks for some people. And he sees this beautiful goddess that he instantly fell in love with. Her name is Hestia. And, Hestia looks at him. She allows him in the familiar, but she doesn't love him like she does in canon. As a matter of fact, she's only using him for his strength. Because, he's strong, and she thought, oh, maybe he can bring me some money like Mark. And Mark is another level 1 adventurer. And we time skip a year. Mark is now level 3, while Belle is level 1. Sure, Belle has been going into the dungeon. Now, Belle, he is still level 1, while Mark is level 3. So, he loves Hestia. Hestia kissed him, they dating, And he goes into the house, into the church, and she hears, Mark, do it harder, uh, and Belle is pissed. Now, I'm not going to go into detail because I'm not about to make this 18 plus. But that's all she heard. Okay, sorry. So, he heard that, and he bust into, Mark and Hestia sexual intercourse. Belle's pissed. And he's like, what the fuck, man? Were you sleeping with my girl? And, all that shit. And, Mark is like, so what? You're only a level 1. What are you about to do? And I hate to do this, but Mark beats the shit out of Belle. And, Hestia's like, you're no longer a part of my familia. You're weak. It's been a year. While Mark's level 3, you're level 1. Get the hell out of my church. And Belle is like all bloodied up in his face and everything, Mark does a full power fire kick, sending Belle out of the church and into the woods. Because I'm going to say they lived into some woods. So he goes flying and he hits his head on the tree. He goes in his mindscape and he sees this beautiful man right here. In a British accent, he goes, I'm not about to do this. He goes, good morning, I'm Lucifer morningstar, the devil incarnate. And Belle's like, what the hell? And he's like, I'm Lucifer morningstar. I'm what you would call the devil, or to your world's standard, to your standard Hades. And I'm going to train you to use my abilities. I have mind control. I'm going to give it to fucking Lucifer because I think that would be something else he would have. I also have mastery in sword, basic weapons, hand-to-hand combat. What else? I can control heat, fire. I'm gonna give him all the basic elements: water, fire, heat. Well, I guess that'll be a part of heat, wind, and darkness. Not only that, but he would have that, charm that everybody, like every girl would want to, have sexual intercourse with him. But in this one, I'm gonna say, well, you know what, fuck it. Freya ain't gonna be attracted to it, and Hestia ain't gonna be. Freya and Hephaestus ain't gonna be attracted to it because, like, why would they? I'm gonna give it like Chloe. I'm gonna make them like Chloe in this one because, sure, people want to fuck him, but I think that Belle would want like two two girlfriends that would be like that. And I'm not going to give, him like the curse of, him being weak around him. No, fuck no. So now, he's training with him. Lucifer's like, I'm going to train you for 1,000,000 years. Yes, 1,000,000 years. And here's my explanation. Lucifer's strong as fuck. Like, he can beat fucking, I don't know, like fucking Zeus in like one shot with his finger. That's how broken Lucifer is. Because, we like OP bells. So, Lucifer trains him. And Belle's like, what the fuck? I can't do that for 1,000,000 years. And by the way, 1,000,000 years, I'm going to say it's like, I can't make him gone. It's like a year in his mindscape. And Belle's in a cave. Like, he's not, like, knocked out, but he's, like, bleeding badly. And he goes into, like, the cave and, he's, like, no god can sense him in there. A year passed, everybody thinks Belle's dead. Hestia, Mark thinks Belle's dead. And, all that. So, yeah. And he didn't run into eyes. Should I make eyes a part of the ship? Tell me in the comments if I should make eyes a part of the ship. But, Belle, he's like, okay. And he trains for 1,000,000 years, aka a year. And Belle's has Lucifer's muscle density. He's got Lucifer's beard. Don't mind that. He got them red eyes. He still got right ear. And he also has creation magic. Because why the hell not? Well, creation ability. It's like the Supreme Kai's. It drains. The bad side is it drains his energy down a little bit. But he has damn near infinite energy. And he has Lucifer's wings. Because I'm going to give him the angel wings. Because I think that would be awesome as hell. He doesn't need the wings to fly, but I just like them. So, Belle, he's training. And, he finally unlocks all of Lucifer's abilities. If you want me to give him any other ability that Lucifer has, tell me in the comments. I'll give it to him. I'll shout your name out for giving me the idea. But, he does that. And, Lucifer merges his soul with Belle, his last battle was to fight Lucifer. And, it's about to be awesome. So, he's fighting Lucifer hand to hand. They're having an equal battle, equal strength, shit like that. And then Lucifer's like, damn, kid, you're strong. I guess I'm going to have to use 100% of my powers. Lucifer transforms into it with his rings and shit. And, Belle's like, I guess I'm going to have to use 100% too. Lucifer, and Lucifer's just surprised, and he's like, I wouldn't suspect less from you, my reincarnation. they're fighting, and they're having an epic battle. And Belle's like, okay, here's a finishing move. Hell's dragon fist. He forms a dragon in his fist, and he punches Lucifer, knocking his ass out. And Lucifer's like, damn, kid, that's strong enough to defeat even the full archangels, including me. You've got potential. And for that, I will merge my soul with you. Now, you would look the exact same, but it would double your strength. It would combine me and your strength together and multiply that by 10. Not only that, but you will have my charms, and my personality will merge with you. So you will have that Lucifer personality. And I'm gonna give him the bar because why not? Like I think that'll be pretty badass. So Lucifer's like, here's a tuxedo. Tuxedo's out with the sword. I'm gonna give him the sword that Lucifer got, like that, the one that can cut through dimensions. That sword. Like Death's sword, Death's knife. Lucifer, like I think it's badass. And with that one, Belle can destroy all the gods with it because that's like a godly weapon right there. And he goes back, and when he goes there, all the goddesses, everybody, like all the females are lustful of him, are like, will you date me? Will you date me? And Belle's like, no. And he sees, and he walks to Mama Mia's. This is in the night. And, he's there, he's eating. And he gets out. Mommy Mia's happy to see him. Freya's there. He walks and sees Freya in a disguise. Well, Freya in a feistus. Because I'm going to say they're friends. They're getting sexually assaulted by, like, 5 dudes. And Lucifer's like, that's enough. And they're like, what are you about to do, weakling? He's like, I'm going to have to punish you now. And they're like, what are you going to do, pussy? And they charge him. Belle easily defeats them. And, he's like, I'm sorry about that, ladies. And they're like, oh, it's okay. Because, they're kind of liking him because, he's like their knight in shining armor. Except, not like that, but, he's like, I could take you home. He takes them home. And, he's like, okay. And, he finds out that they're goddesses. But they like how he doesn't treat him like a goddess. He treats them like they're normal. I'm going to say they like that about him. They agreed to go on a date with him. And that's where I'm going to leave it off. 5 likes for a part 2. That's all I'm asking for is 5 likes. And I'll make a part 2. If you have any suggestions, anything like that, put it in the comments. Please like and subscribe. This is the Disc Commandments. PWY going off. Goodbye. I hope you have a good day/night depending on your time zones. Goodbye.